From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your Evening Update.
Daniels Roofing, licensed, bonded, insured roofing contractor. 45 years of generational expertise, offering a variety of roofing systems in the North State. Composition shingles, metal, tile, fire-safe wood shingles, and spray foam roofing systems. An energy-saving cool roof, perfect for commercial flat roofs and mobile homes. With other companies, you may get a foreman or a salesman. But with Daniels Roofing, you get Daniel. Call today for your free estimate. Daniels Roofing, 3 generations working hard to protect your home and business.
Happy Friday evening. The weekend is finally here, and still want to think about that lunar eclipse coming up Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning. You got to wake up early. You got to set up those alarms. It's the full eclipse the total eclipse of the moon will start at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Full maximum eclipse will be at about 3:30 in the morning, and then it will end just shortly after 4 o'clock in the morning. Keep in mind, too, it's going to be low on the horizon, so you want to be somewhere high and away from a lot of light as to really get that best viewing experience. So be sure to check that out early Tuesday morning, March 3rd. Here's a look at your Krueger's Quickcast for your finally Friday, February 27th. Looks like we are going to see temperatures not really drop a whole lot. We're going to be still fairly mild, low to mid 50s in the valley, mainly 40s for most of the higher elevations and upper 40s for the coast. Out the door tomorrow morning, we're actually going to see some showers tomorrow morning. Nothing terribly heavy, but a little wet start to the day. I think the north coast, the eastern mountains may even see a little bit of that activity as well. So the area of low pressure to our west has been sitting and spinning for a while, and really has been kind of hijacking some of that moisture, which is why it stayed dry over the last few days. On top of that, high pressure has been in place as well. So futurecast showing here tonight, tomorrow morning. There's that first band of some light showers. So again, even the eastern mountains could see a little bit of that shower activity here. And then we start to see more of that what we call convective activity. Thunderstorms beginning to develop. And I think everyone in Northern California will see a chance for showers and possibly even some thunderstorms. That continues into the evening, a bit of a break overnight. We could see another round of that going into tomorrow as well. All right, so there's that chance for thunderstorms. Again, you'll see lightning strikes across the board. This doesn't mean everyone is going to see thunderstorms, because that's not going to be the case. But everyone does have the chance for a thunderstorm, and on top of that, of course, scattered showers throughout the day. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day outlook, starting off with the valley. Chance for showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. We'll see a break Monday, Tuesday. I've got a slight chance in there for Wednesday. The forecast models are backing off a little bit more and more. Each forecast model run for that chance for showers Wednesday. So don't count on much, if anything, on Wednesday. I think the best chances at this point for Wednesday will be the coast, the inland areas, and maybe even parts of Trinity County. Otherwise, fairly dry through next week. Siskiyou County could see a chance for showers Wednesday. Then again, also for Modoc County and the eastern mountains, but slimmer chances as you head south into the valley. By the way, maybe even some morning showers on Monday for Modoc County and the eastern mountains, but fairly dry through the rest of the day, Monday and into Tuesday. All right, that's a look at your Krueger's Quickcast. You know, it's going to be, we kind of wrapped up the work week, that beautiful spring-like day to wrap it up, but we do have slightly cooler temperatures, but still mild over the weekend, with the showers and possible thunderstorms, mainly dry and warmer for next week, with that slight chance for some of those midweek showers and snow flurries in the higher elevations. Let's talk about that in our Deeper Dive forecast, sponsored by Shasta Hearing Aids.
Hearing loss can creep in little by little until one day you realize something's been missing. It's not about things being louder, it's about the moments that slip by. The joke you didn't quite catch, the quiet I love you, or the conversations with your kids that deserve the full attention. At Shasta Hearing Aids here in Redding, we believe hearing aid care should feel personal. Through compassionate care, a comprehensive hearing aid screening, and technology tailored to your lifestyle, we help you reconnect to what matters most. Schedule your free hearing aid evaluation today.
All right, so we're tracking the area of low pressure that's off to our west. It's been actually sitting and spinning here for the last couple of days. The moisture, believe it or not, this stream of moisture is what was responsible for the wet weather we saw a few days ago. A couple of things that's been happening, and the reason why, even though it's been aimed at us pretty consistently, we kind of got cut off from that upper level flow. 2 reasons. Number one, high pressure right here. You see the arc in the clouds? That's high pressure that's building in. What that does, it tends to break apart at any disturbances pushing through, and really all we saw were some of the clouds. But number two, we saw some of that moisture get caught up in the flow around this area of low pressure. So instead of moving over us, it gets diverted to our north and west, and we see drier conditions as well. So yeah, some clouds out there, as we can see here that we saw today, but as that high pressure really took shape, it had a hard time doing much more than just giving us the cloud cover. But this is all going to be changing, because this area of low pressure right here is what's going to be shifting eastward, and all of this moisture is what's going to be moving in. But see, on top of that, disturbances rotating around that area of low pressure, eventually moving into our region, that will not only bring us scattered showers, but even a chance for some thunderstorms in the forecast here for your Saturday. There's that low pressure system moving closer and closer through Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday. We could see a chance for thunderstorms as well, on top of the fact that Saturday will be the case. Then we go into Monday. Things are drying out. We'll keep it dry for Tuesday. And then remember this. This is something I've been tracking. The latest forecast models are still keeping it, at least based on this model, a little bit more to the north. Now, the last couple of days, this trough has been coming down here instead of up here. So that's been giving us the showers and some snow, possibly on Wednesday, right? And so is the same situation for the European forecast model. But here's what I've noticed. Not only is the GFS, the American forecast model, still on track with keeping it most of it to our north, but the European forecast model is now beginning to back down a little bit here. The European forecast model is still a little more aggressive, but it wants to show most of it on the coast and in some of the higher elevations to the north here, less to the south in the valley, and less even in places like say the northern Sierra, most likely not seeing anything. So this trough of low pressure and how deep it digs to the south will determine as to whether or not we see any rain or even snow in the mountains. And then high pressure pretty much in control, keeping us dry Thursday and possibly into Friday. You can see a little clipper system may come in toward the end of next week, but that's a long way out. Really no guarantees with that one. So let's talk about our chances for thunderstorms. A lot of green on the map, right? In fact, all of Northern California is in the green. Now again, I have to stress, this doesn't mean everyone's going to see thunderstorms, because that's not the case. I don't think everyone will. But what we do know is that the ingredients are there for everyone. And see, this is that type of system where it's going to be scattered showers, and I think everyone's going to see a chance for some rain, wet weather, a few passing showers, but not widespread, rain that's going to be all day long. That's not going to be the case. It'll be scattered showers. And embedded within some of those showers, you could see a few isolated thunderstorms across the board. Now, what you'll notice here is that the Storm Prediction Center is now, for Sunday, keeping the coast out of it, keeping areas off to the east out of it, but really, most of Northern California, even on Sunday, will see a chance for a few scattered thunderstorms even on Sunday. All right, so let's take a look at Futurecast. Let's walk you through all of that here. Okay, so here we go into your Saturday morning. The first round, the first band of precipitation will move in. Now, this is not going to have thunderstorms in it. It's just going to be that first little push, that first little disturbance rotating around the area of low pressure, giving us some light showers. This, folks, is not a lot of rainfall that you're seeing here. It's going to be very light. In fact, you may even still be able to kind of continue with some of your morning plans, but still dealing with a little bit of wet weather. Then the more unstable part of the storm system begins to move in. You see how we're beginning to see a few pop-ups here. These are scattered showers that are developing. Some of them will be in the form of thunderstorms. And you can see this model tends to maybe overdo it a bit on just how intense they may be, but we can certainly see that thunderstorm activity here for the afternoon. Okay, then we go into Saturday night, Saturday evening, most of the activity to the north and east. Now let's take you on into your Sunday. All right, Sunday morning, kind of a saturated atmosphere. I think we'll be looking at mostly cloudy skies, a chance for a few sprinkles and light showers. Here we are, 3 p.m. You see where most of the thunderstorms are: Modoc County, parts of the valley, Siskiyou County, out towards western Siskiyou, maybe even Trinity County, and even parts of Del Norte and Humboldt counties, not out of the question for Sunday afternoon. There you can see, once again, maybe another round of some showers and possible thunderstorms, even into the evening and overnight hours, Sunday night into Monday morning. In fact, Monday morning, there still may be a few leftover showers and snow flurries off to the north and to the east. And then that dissipates by Monday afternoon, and we should keep it dry going into your Tuesday as well. So bottom line is this: outdoor plans for the weekend, if you do, just be prepared for the fact that, number one, there's a very good chance you'll run into a few stray showers from time to time. But I also want you to keep in the back of your mind, ominous clouds, potential for thunderstorms developing, you want to make sure that you've got a backup plan to go somewhere indoors, or at least have the proper gear to protect yourself should a thunderstorm move through, because these thunderstorms will most likely be capable of producing some heavy rainfall, downpours, right? Gusty winds, lightning, and the slight potential maybe even for some hail as well. That is for Saturday, Sunday. Again, Monday, Tuesday looks dry. Long range, drier than normal, as according to the Climate Prediction Center, as well as the warmer than normal conditions. In fact, we take a look at that 10-day trend. Temperatures generally in the mid to upper 60s over the next 10 days. All right, so temperatures are going to be above normal, but it's nothing excessive. All right, so we take you into your Saturday afternoon. Those wave heights are starting to drop. They look to drop even more for your Sunday. All right, here's your neighborhood forecast, sponsored in part by Dignity Health. We've got those temperatures in Trinity County. Again, not as warm as they were today, dropping a little bit here. Scattered showers and thunderstorms here for Saturday, Sunday. Monday, you're dry as well as Tuesday. Slight chance for showers on Wednesday. That's still a bit of a question mark. All right, we take you off to the north coast. Better chances for thunderstorms Saturday. Slimmer chances for the coast on Sunday, but still that chance for showers nonetheless. Dry Monday, Tuesday. Showers possibly by Wednesday. Up to the north, also that chance for thunderstorms tomorrow. We're dry Monday, Tuesday, and temperatures generally staying in the low 60s. For Siskiyou County, chance for thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures mid to upper 50s. And I'd say even a chance for thunderstorms for places like Modoc County as we go into Sunday. Maybe a few lingering showers Monday, and then drying out Monday afternoon into Tuesday. For the eastern mountains, temperatures in the low to mid 60s, chance for thunderstorms. I think slimmer chances, especially the farther east you go, especially say central, eastern Lassen, eastern Plumas counties, for example. Mainly just some showers, maybe some early morning showers on Monday, drying out Monday afternoon as well as Tuesday, and then a chance for maybe some more showers on Wednesday. All right, your Valley neighborhood forecast to the south, chance for showers and thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday, dry for Monday, Tuesday. And I'm going to keep it dry for Wednesday for places like Chico, with temperatures generally in the mid to upper 60s through most of next week. All right, we take a look at the Valley neighborhood forecast to the north. Temperatures still mild. I mean, we're still getting into the low 70s here for your daytime highs. And we'll take a look at that 7-day outlook for Redding. And I have that word chance in there for Wednesday. Keep in mind, the farther south you go, and in Northern California, the farther south you go, the slimmer the chances, it looks like at this point, for any showers. But we can't rule out a stray sprinkle or light shower on Wednesday. Otherwise, showers, possible thunderstorms for both Saturday and Sunday, and mainly dry through next week. All right, that is a look at your evening update. Be sure to check in with Chase Wilson over the weekend for Saturday and Sunday. He'll have your updates three times during the day at 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m., so be sure to check that out. And I will see you again on Monday, but not from at least home. I will be just southwest of Truckee in the Soda Springs area, as my son is going to be in a snowboarding competition. I will be there through most of next week. I'll be giving you a morning update along with your live Coffee with Krueger show from that location, at least through Thursday, and then things will be back to the normal by the end of next week. Until then, ever so a great weekend, and we'll see you early next week.
When you see flashing lights, someone's life depends on us.
And while we're out helping crash victims, we need your help to keep us safe. Move over, slow down, it's the law, it protects everyone.
Our crews are out here every day, keeping the roads safe for you and your family.
We're often the last ones on scene, and we want to make it home safe too.
Protect those who protect you, slow down and move over.